welcome to the Unfiltered Gamer live stream and playthrough. Thank you for waiting for us. And tonight we are going to be playing Among Cultists, a social deduction thriller game for 4 to 8 players. We're going to be playing a 4-player game with a 5th player AI. And one amongst us is going to be a cultist trying to sabotage our actions at the university as we're navigating and collecting important information through books and or trying to discover who the cultist is amongst us and eliminate them, kick them out of the university. I'm Callie, and tonight playing the game with me is Max.
How's it going?
Caleb.
Hello.
And Michael. And we'll be starting in just a minute here. Among Cultists is a game for 4 to 8 players. Takes about 45 to 90 minutes to play, ages 14 up, and it is coming to Kickstarter. So this is the prototype that we are playing tonight.
It's a very good prototype.
All right.
Hello, Michael.
Hello. So, all right. Well, we had set up everything before the show began. Everybody has their own unique envelope, which has all their current needs, as well as whether they've started the game alive or dead. One of us may have started dead. Now, this is a 4 to 8 player game. However, in a 4 or a 7 player game, there is some additional AI rules. I didn't have those, but I wanted to play the game. Wasn't sure I was going to be able to get 5 to 8 players when I could, so I just figured I would throw in an AI and kind of have them follow their route that's given to them, and additionally I will have them roll a die for whenever any needed requirements are met. It is going to be an alive player, though, so one of us might be dead, but not that one. Or sorry, that one could be dead, actually. That one could be dead. However, it's not a cultist.
Guaranteed not a cultist.
Yeah, it's definitely an investigator. So that one of us 4 will be one of the bad guys. And so everybody has those cards in our folders, except one of us is going to have unique cards to them. They're going to have sabotage cards, and they're going to have failure cards. They're going to have death cards that they can use to hurt us. This is the game board, and there's also going to be a clock or round timer. We're going to set that at 1 to begin the game off with, and you can kind of see it there, and I'll have a top down so you can see everything. We have a little baggie for all of our events. The main game board is going to be comprised of 6 different sections, all putting together, formulate a bunch of different rooms. I don't know if this is Miskatonic University or not, but...
Like, there didn't seem to be quite, at least from what I've seen so far, enough flavor to be that, but maybe just inspired by that.
Oh, okay.
Like, it is a university, we are investigators, and there are cultists, like this.
And like what Kelly said, we are playing the 4/5 player game, thus we need 10 points as investigators to survive, or we also need to eliminate the cultist, and the cultist is going to try and sabotage the rooms so that we cannot complete our missions before the end of the round, or end of the rounds, or if they defeat all of us, then they're going to win as well. So there's multiple ways to win for them.
Kill 3 of us. Yeah.
Only 3, okay. And that includes our little AI character.
Yes.
And so we're not going to know if we're alive or dead until the end of the game?
No, there are times you can check each other and see if you're alive or dead.
Can we come back from the dead?
No, but when you're dead, you don't actually get eliminated from the game. You can still help the team. So there's certain actions you can do.
Okay, awesome. So we all start here in the courtyard in the middle of the board. Every single room comes equipped with 1 unique success or failure card. There's some books in the room as well as a token for success and failure.
And this is to reveal if that room is, set ready for us or not.
Okay, and then we have, this is a vote token here. Yep. This is a lighting token. And then we have 3 cultists strewn about the map, as well as the fishman that is available in the lake over there. I think that's pretty much everything as far as setup goes. We have our character boards here. This is our alive and our dead side of our character boards. I start with this next to me, the portal thing. I think it actually goes with this deck over here. That's what it says.
This could come out from the events.
Okay, yeah. And then we have this thing. This explains how the round works. And it gets passed along to note what phase of the game it's going to be. We're in either movement phase or if we're going to be doing the action phase of the game. Yeah. So let's go ahead and take it top down. I'll show you guys what the game looks like fully, and we'll go through a game of Among Cultists. Hope you guys are ready. And as a side note, now that I can cut that up, well, I could, I suppose, if I want to make a playthrough video. But everybody should have gotten their Christmas things. I think there's only one of you in, or if you're out of the country, it might take a little longer. One of you is in Canada, and I'm going to send you a gift card instead for the price of the game so that you can purchase it on Amazon, because it'll be much cheaper that way. It was $45, and the game is like half that. So reasonably, it just makes sense if I can give you a gift card, and you can buy that game, or maybe a different game if you would like. We have a Whatnot account where Kelly sells clothes in her games, and I sell my games and magic cards. We sell all kinds of stuff on Whatnot. I'll have a link down below if you're interested in joining our Whatnot sales. It's like basically like an online eBay selling place. It's like eBay and Twitch put together.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And,
I've spent some money there already, and you have too.
Hundreds of dollars. I buy a lot of stuff on there. And we're selling my games. So a lot of the games are just sitting in the garage that I haven't played in a long time, but they're really nice.
If you have requests too, you can put them in to us.
Yep, and you can just watch the show. We do it's kind of like this, a live stream. We do content as well. But all right, let's go ahead and get into Among Cultists. This is by Godot Games, by the way. They did Human Punishment.
Okay, yeah, I couldn't find it on here. Oh, there it is.
Oops.
All right, here's the top down, and our character tokens are actually pretty thick, which is nice. So we have our alive side and our ghost or dead side.
Our
and
hockey
we all start,
pucks.
Yeah, they're like pucks, right? All start in the middle there. We have hallways going out and different rooms that are color coded. So certain rooms, if there are multiple rooms of the same color, there could be times when they are actually connected by a secret passage. So good thing to note there. You can see all of the tokens, the books, which we'll be trying to collect.
And when we collect them, we'll actually just put them on these spaces, right?
And we'll actually put them on the bookshelves over here.
Oh, so they actually go on these spaces.
I think so.
Okay. I didn't sure if they would go on there. I knew that there was a certain number on each of them based on the spaces, but I didn't say specifically in the rules to put them on the spaces. But that does make sense.
Yes. And then, because when we collect them, we'll actually put them over here.
And we can choose where they go? Or is it based on the color?
It's based on the color of the room. And then once we fill out that shelf, then we get those points.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Okay, and that's how we score points to complete the game.
Yes.
I see.
That's one of the ways that we can win the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess we can just go ahead and start with the game. I don't know. I guess we can talk about my character is called what the heck is that? Gomery?
Gomery, I think.
Gomery. Just Gomery. I'm missing an eyeball. Kind of look like that Republican senator guy.
The eye patch. Yeah.
Yeah, what's his name? That eye patch Republican senator. You don't remember? Maybe somebody in the comments knows. He looks just like this guy though.
I don't know. To me, it reminds me of a mix between Slade Wilson and Constantine.
Yeah, it could be Constantine and Slade from Escape from L.A.
Okay.
Is that what you're talking about? Or
No, Slade Wilson, same universe from Constantine.
I'm playing as Stella. I'm right over here. Max, you are...
I believe it is Yuki.
Yuki. And then who do you got?
I'm Jackie.
Jackie.
Okay. And our AI character is Claire.
Awesome. All right, so I guess we can start the game off. What do we do?
This is the night phase.
So we're going to take these guys out or no?
Yes. So
Don't look at the bottom,
secretly,
though. Just look at the...
We're going to open our envelope
Okay.
and secretly look at our token.
So it's our token.
Just your token is all you need to look at, right, Caleb?
Mm-hmm.
So it'll tell you if you are cultist or an investigator. If you have the blue line across the bottom, you are a basic investigator.
Now, there's also a seer I put in here as well.
Oh, you did?
I did. Just one character who was a seer. That's what it said to do for the base.
Okay, you don't have to play with the seer.
Okay. I guess we can show us.
I don't know.
I know where it is.
Okay.
I know where it is.
Okay.
I want to make sure that the person who is the seer
knows what they're
knows what they are.
and what they're know who they are too.
So it's gonna have. You're basically just an investigator, okay? If the bottom of your thing shows a, it looks like a moon with a cloud, and then 2 dots and an eyeball, and then it has a symbol that looks like this. It's a little like swiggly. Then that means you're a seer. And I'm gonna look at mine again. And then if you are a bad guy, a cultist, it's just going to be the swiggly. You're just going to have a swiggly. So just one of us is going to have that little swiggly symbol. It's red. You cannot miss it. It's literally one symbol. You're either going to have a line, a blue line, or a red swiggly. If you're the red swiggly, you're the bad guy. Otherwise, if yours looks complicated, you're just playing as the investigator.
Okay.
So hopefully that'll help.
All right, I think so. And then, yeah, you want to make sure not to look at the bottom card. And I think...
You can put this on your character sheet.
Yes.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then your top card is going to be your
this
root.
goes here on the deck here?
Oh, I thought that's what you said. Oh, no, this.
No, it goes next.
Okay.
This is your
This is
identity. It
next
goes
to
in
you.
here. And then we have our deck, which goes next to it.
Yeah, so you have 3 parts to your deck. So the top card with the feet, that's your root. As an investigator, you can only follow your route as far as taking any of those room actions during that round. So you want to pay close attention to the round and what you can do during that round. The second section are your encounter cards. So these are the cards that you'll use when you have an encounter with someone, and you'll give them. Wait, not these ones. These ones, right?
Yeah, those
these
are the
ones.
healthy and... Yeah.
These ones are your encounter cards that you'll give to the other player because they'll match the one on the bottom.
I guess you can even,
You
to
want to
help
put
you...
the one on the bottom separate.
You can separate the one on the bottom.
Yeah.
If you have the one on the bottom, it's going to be a plus sign, right? Just set that aside, and you can just swap these guys. So I have it set like this. Just go ahead and swap them like this. And then this can just go like down here.
And then these other cards are what you're going to be adding to the rooms and the passage, the dangerous unsafe passage, in order to unlock the room and then be able to collect the books. So we'll have to have 3 cards in the room before we can unlock it.
Okay.
So those are the different cards in your deck.
And I, in fact, just set aside my Am I Alive or Dead just kind of under the board here a
so you
little
don't
bit,
get it
so I don't get it
mixed
mixed up.
Or under your character a little bit.
Yeah, just somewhere where you're not going
And
to
there
touch
will
it.
be cards added to that, and you may be dead and not even know it through this game. So it's kind of interesting.
One of us is going to start dead.
Yes, and we don't even know.
Yeah. And I didn't want to be. Well, no, sorry. It could be the AI though. It could also just be that guy. So we might all be alive, and just the AI is wandering out and being dead.
And then since we only have one cultist, I think we don't. Yes, we do. We need to show the cultists if we're alive or dead, so they will get that information. So everyone's going to close their eyes, and the audience is going to get the information too. Everyone's going to have their deck in their hand with keep your card that you had there.
I'm just going to show my bottom card.
Yeah,
right?
or just show your bottom card. That makes sense. It's kind of sometimes easier to flip over a deck.
Remember,
And then-
don't goof this up. If if this symbol here on the back is just a red swiggly, you're the bad guy. Okay.
Yes. So that will be the only
Because I'm definitely
person-
not the bad guy, so I'm telling you
The only person who will open
guys.
their eyes will be the bad guy. Everyone close your eyes now.
Yep.
Okay, everyone flip your deck now. Only the cultists. Open your eyes, look at the top card of at the bottom card of everyone's deck. There will be one person who is dead. If it's not among us, then it's the AI.
Okay.
That should be enough time. Everyone flip your deck back over and hide it. Bring it back to you. And everyone may open their eyes. Okay. Now we got some information. In that phase 2, if there are multiple cultists, like if you're playing a 7 or 8 player game, then they'll also be able to know who each other are.
Yeah. And once I take my turn, and it goes to you guys, I'll post the link for whatnot
Oh wait,
so you can
wasn't
join
the
us.
seer supposed to do something during the night phase?
We're not playing with the seer,
Oh,
remember?
okay,
You specifically said not to.
Okay.
So I said, okay,
I
we'll
think
just play as a regular investigator. Then we went through the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we begin now with movement, right?
Now movement. You're
So I
the
have
first player.
I have this marker indicating we're playing as the movement phase, and then
Yeah.
we'll switch it over. So I'll start with movement. Okay, so can I look at my little
Yeah, you want to look at your little foot card because that's going to tell you where you can go, what round.
So if for instance the top it says, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are the 4 different rounds, and then it goes 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9, 10. So
Yeah.
based on where the number is, whatever rooms are associated with that is where I can go.
Yes.
Okay, so if everybody closes their eyes except for me, I'm going to show the camera.
Well, you
so
could
they...
still go there, but you wouldn't be able to use
do
the
it.
room action.
Yeah. Okay, so guys, go ahead and look away. I'm going to go ahead and flip this over. So for instance, you guys can see my card here. The left-hand side is going to indicate what round it will be, and the right side will indicate which of the 3 or 2 rooms I can go to actually use that room's ability. Perfect. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
So I actually have multiple choices. I can take different routes then. Okay.
Yeah, and you may not have enough movement to get to where you want to go, so you want to plan it for the next round. But I advise against being too long in the hallways. Because you can't do a whole lot there.
Okay.
And into a room is one phase.
Okay, so we're all... My guy is Eye Patch Guy. So I'm going to go ahead and set it up like this just so people can see him. And I can go ahead and just move 1 space into here if I wanted, or I could go 1, 2.
Yes.
Okay, or just 1 here.
I think hallway.
Now, if I wanted to go here, does this whole thing count as 1?
Yes.
whole
Once
area?
you're in the hallway, it is 1 single movement action.
Oh, okay, this actually doesn't link up to there, so I have to
No,
go here. I
yeah.
have to go 1, and then 2, and then I could go there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
So
just
you
probably...
can make it, quite a few places.
I think I'll just probably go here then.
Okay.
This seems like a cool place. It's got a little light bulb on it, I suppose.
Yep. And so it starts with the lights on?
Yep.
That's good. Okay.
And once I've gone there,
So
I'm done
now
moving,
we check
right?
there's nobody else in the room with you, so no encounter happened. And then...
And no one needs to join me either. I'm fine.
Maybe Cultists would say that.
Okay, Cal, you can go?
Yeah, so I'm a...
Heck no, I don't want somebody coming in and giving me an encounter card.
And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go up here to the pink room. And next is our AI character. So our AI character, here it is. Okay. So there's their feet. And should I just flip their root card,
Yeah,
Michael?
let's just leave their root card.
Or maybe I can hide it the other rounds. Okay. Here we go. So they can go to blue or pink. Maybe they'll go... Oh, here, we can roll. Even, pink, odd, blue. Even. Okay, so they're going to go to pink with me. Or there's another pink. Can they get there, though?
Yeah, they can get to that pink.
Okay.
Roll the die.
Odd,
Roll the die and we'll see.
odd, even.
Yeah.
Odd. So they're going to go to that one. How do they get there?
1, 2, 3. They're not going to make it.
No.
The
One,
hallways don't
two,
count
three.
as a movement.
Hallways do count as movement.
Yeah.
Not from the video that we
Yes.
watched.
Yeah, they do.
They do. I read the
So,
rules. Yep.
You
for
can
sure.
go down to that hallway
1,
up to the pink.
2, and 3.
Ah,
Yes.
there you go. Yeah. Okay.
1. This whole thing 2 and 3.
Okay.
Okay, and you saw them
No,
do that.
and
Then
no
this
one-
whole one is 1.
Yes.
Okay.
No encounter.
No
Okay,
encounter
Matt.
so far.
Your turn.
All right. I'm gonna go 1.
I went ahead and
2,
put in our whatnot
and 3.
invite code, so you can join. It'll ask you for a card, but you don't need to. You can put it in there, but you don't need to buy anything on the site. There's tons of giveaways there, and there's tons of content too. It's really cool. And if you like eBay, if you like Twitch, I've been like, I'm not sponsored in any way. I am a seller now, but I've been giving out that code since forever. Okay, so you're done, and then I guess it's just
Still no encounter.
Caleb last.
So the only tough part I will say about us not being in the same room is it's going to take us more time to unlock the room and be able to then get the book. So that is a negative of spreading out.
Which I guess is we'll learn this
Yeah,
first round
yeah.
how it works. I'm not sure how this works. I was the setup guy, so I just figured I don't want to be attacked my first night. I don't want to die the first night
Yeah.
unless I'm already dead. Then it is what it is.
Okay, so you're gonna now it's the event phase. So Michael, as the first player, you're going to take an event from the bag and place it on the clock in the one spot.
You guys can see this. So here it is.
Okay.
And I'm going to flip it over and now.
Yeah, we're gonna see what symbol it has on there.
Has a door.
Okay,
An open
that-
door.
That
An
is
open
the
door.
secret passage.
Perfect. Where do I get to go?
Okay, no.
I can travel to Callie's room so that I can kill her.
No, actually,
The appendix is the.
I had this on here.
Have a nice night,
it's at
Gary.
the very-
See you next time.
You're leaving us already? But you don't know who the bad guy is. It's in the appendix. You're literally past. No. It's not even in that book. Next book. And then next book. Next book. There it is.
Okay.
I'm like, what? You literally had it out. And you like
I
ripped
just
it
want to
apart.
make sure. So the secret doors will be revealed. All rooms in the same color are counted connected until a new event token is revealed. This can trigger an encounter instantly. For instance, if there are two characters in pink rooms that are different. Okay. So, rooms can now be used for taking shortcuts. So it's like these two rooms are the same room for right now. And the same with, so no one else is in the other orange room or the other.
Until another one of these
Yeah.
pops up, basically?
Yes, till the next round, basically. So
Okay.
now the AI character and I are going to have an encounter.
Go ahead and hand me one of her cards.
So they should all be good cards. Because she's guaranteed to be good. But-
Or is she?
She
The
is,
double
she
bluff!
is. So I'm going to put my card on top of the deck for the AI character.
And this one's going to
and
go
I'll
for
get
you.
one card there. So now there's a greater chance of
These are hers
a
as
death
well.
card
Yes.
in our
Just
deck.
Put them next to each other, I guess. Okay, that makes sense. I get it. So if you got attacked right now, you'd be dead.
But I wouldn't know it.
Right.
So you have to be able to check someone. And
There's certain ways to do
yeah,
that.
there's actions to do that. And also the red room, the room you're in.
Right. Okay, so.
So now you flip the token,
Oh,
the round token.
Okay.
No, that shows what phase we're in. Yeah.
The phase
now
token.
we're in the action phase.
Okay, so I have two options. I can do my character ability or I can do my room ability, right?
Yes, if you have that symbol on your root card as an investigator.
If I have that symbol on my root card.
So for the round on your little foot card,
Right.
you have to have red as round 1 in order to do a room action.
And I don't have to tell you.
Nope, you don't have to tell me. And if you're a cultist, then you can cheat. You don't have to do that. You just want to make sure you don't do the same color rooms 2 rounds in a row, because then people will know you're a cultist.
Okay, so the cultist doesn't have to follow their route then.
Yes, correct.
Okay. All right. So so if let's say I am in that red room and I did get red,
Yeah.
what's my action that I can take?
So your actions are character actions and room actions. So
Right, I got that. I know.
yeah.
What is my character action though? Is
the
what I'm asking.
options, well, you don't have another character there, so there's not a lot you could do there. But if there was a cultist there too, you could kill the cultist. This guy would only be in the hallway. If you were in the hallway and the fisherman was out there, because you are the first player with the knife, you could scare away the fisherman. Because you're in the security room.
Oh, I as the first player can kill the cultist because I have the knife.
Yes. If there was another
Oh.
player with you, you could check their deck, so you could see if they're alive or dead.
I see.
So the room actions, you could add a card here, but right now you can't do any of the other room actions until that's done. Then, because it's the security room, you could also check a person, and the power is on. You could check any one of us.
But in order to do that, this has to be checked up, right?
I think so. Oh, don't reveal that yet.
Well, I
Because
know.
Some of them have other symbols on them.
Okay. Luckily, I don't know the difference between symbols, so currently it doesn't matter. Hopefully.
We all know nothing at the moment. Makes it easy.
I'm just gonna make sure I'm not missing any action.
But yeah, you want to make sure that in order to use this room ability, this has to be flipped, right?
I
what I'm
thought
saying.
that this only needed to be flipped to collect the books.
Maybe.
Maybe. All right.
There's a table with all the actions you could take.
I don't know. You ripped the whole book up, so I don't know where everything is.
I didn't mean to.
There is a single page for the... That is for 7 8 players. I set that aside because we can't use it.
Go ahead, take one.
I don't know what to take. I don't know what to do. You said I can.
Yeah, you can add a card to the room.
Well, what if I want to take the surveillance and see if you gave her a dead card?
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I guess I could add a color.
So if this does need to be flipped over, I think I heard that you have to have 3 cards
Okay.
in this room.
Character actions. Check a state if there's another character in the room.
Yeah.
Secure a hallway. That's if you're in the hallway.
Well, can you do that? What's that do? What is
that? You add deck cards to this, the unsafe passage.
Okay.
Which will make it better, right? You can fight a cultist, scare away the fishman if you have the knife, assassinate a character
if you have the knife.
Assassin.
If what?
If you are the assassin.
Am I the assassin because I have the knife, or is...
No, that's a secret character role.
Okay, we don't have that, so that's not relevant.
Yeah. Room actions: fill the room deck. That's good. Check a room. That's once there's 3 or more on there.
Okay, and there's only 1.
And that's how you get the books. You can initiate a vote. So as long as this is face up. Use the camera.
Okay.
It doesn't say here if it needs to be, if the room needs to be unlocked.
So, but we know that in order to get the books, it needs to be unlocked.
Restart the power supply if that was burnt out. Close a portal if there was a portal open.
So but you're sure that the token has nothing to do with us using the power supply. It's only to gather books. I'm gonna be done. I'm just gonna put a card in the room. The problem is it's gonna be your turn. You're gonna need to figure that out for your turn if you want to do that.
No, I don't. I'm not in that room. Only that room can do that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. As I am going to add card.
I don't think this has anything to do with this because none of the other rooms have that.
Yeah.
So this pink is going to have a second card now.
And being in here will let you activate a vote. Basically, right? As long as this is like this.
Oh, yes, you do have to be in this room for that.
Yes.
Okay. And then the AI character is going to... She can either check... Well...
The only action
she should always do the most like basic obvious so
just add a card.
And that'll go right here.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
And then I'm going to be adding a card to mine.
And I'll add a card.
Okay, when can we check this? When there's 3 cards?
Yes, once there's 3 cards, that's when we'll flip the token for the room. And now you can check
is that an action, or is that this just lets us know, hey, now we can check this room? And checking this room means what exactly?
Collecting a book. So you'll shuffle the cards, pick one randomly. If it's a success, we're good.
And we get a book and we place it.
Yeah.
So for instance, I would get this book and I would place it on this red area there.
However, bad stuff could happen too. So if it's a sabotage, then a cultist could come out. Or if it's a failure, then the fishman could come out.
Okay. All right, so we've all taken a room action.
Yes.
So then this is going to get flipped right. I'm going to pass this token on to you, I believe.
As well
as the knife?
The knife.
Okay. There you go.
And now we'll go through the phases again. So starting with movement. You cannot stay in the same room. Even if you are able to move and come back.
Yeah, you have to always move to a different room. Yep.
And it'll be based
And that's why you want to have multiple people in the same room so you can activate things quicker.
Yes, yes.
But you have more of a chance of dying.
Yeah, being attacked.
Okay.
People.
I'm going to go, I think, and you're also limited by your root card as well. I'm going to go over here where Max is, which will trigger an encounter.
Yes, it will.
So, these ones. You choose one of those, and I'll add it to your deck.
I encountered her, and then you're going to go encounter Max, huh?
That was totally happenstance.
What was encountering Max?
Well, Max I kind of had to encounter.
Oh, you did, huh?
Yeah.
Because of your route, huh?
But it's okay because I'm a good guy.
Because of the route, huh, right?
Yes.
Yes. Uh-huh.
So sometimes you have limited option. Okay, next.
I know this trickery. I'm prepared.
Our AI character can go,
To green or orange.
okay, odd, even. Green. She's going to try to go to green. Can. Yes. Okay, and no one's there, so nothing happened.
Anybody else in any other green rooms? No, there's no other green rooms.
No.
Okay.
That is not good.
If you can go to pink.
Now, if we vote somebody out and they're not, what happens in that instance? Like, oh, Max is the bad guy, and we vote him,
Yeah, then since he's the only cultist in this game, he'll reveal and we'll win.
or lose. Then, if we're wrong, something happens. We're wrong. I'm guessing.
Oh no, if we're wrong, they don't reveal.
And what happens instead?
They're dead.
Oh, we can kill our own then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay,
have
that
to
triggers
actually-
an encounter.
Yep.
And if we kill the cultist, we just instantly win, regardless of how we've modified the game.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. In this game, there's only one cultist.
Right. What I'm
Yeah.
saying is, if the last cultist dies, the game is immediately over and we win. Then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then it won't be
Yeah,
relevant.
they will reveal themselves.
So our point of the game is to either fill up enough of, like, 3 of these will get us 3 points, 4 of those will get us 3 points,
Yeah.
and that's how we can win 10 points. And the cultist will win is,
They kill 3 investigators.
now how will we know if 3 of us are dead?
So only the cultists will have to kind of be in the know because they're the ones killing people. And in the cleanup phase of the round, then they will reveal themselves.
They'll
and
say, "Hey."
I think 3 people are dead.
And if they're right, they win, otherwise they lose?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can call it out at the end of the phase. That makes sense. And if this gets to 10,
End
we
of the
just
round.
instantly win as well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So there's multiple ways for us to win and to lose. Okay. So I believe it is now Caleb's turn. You both gave each other a card.
Yes.
I'm gonna go over here away from everyone else because I don't trust anybody.
Okay, that's it. There's no encounter there.
All right, but there is going to be an event.
Yes.
All right. The clock strikes 2. More death for you. And we're getting it looks like a knife with a heart, and then a magnifying glass and a person with a heart.
Okay. False eyes watching you. The living character with the first player marker may check the pulse deck of a living target character of their choice and decide for themselves to reveal a murder and initiate a vote if applicable. If the character with the first player... Okay, that thing... Okay.
Okay. So you can look at my deck or Max's or
Yeah,
Caleb's.
but you don't have anything...
I have whether
Well,
I'm
you
dead
have
or
the
not.
start.
Yeah.
The starting one.
That's important to note, I
Yeah.
suppose. But that might benefit the killer.
Yeah, I think I want to check the AI character. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at her pulse deck.
Yep.
And then if I'm a cultist, I can lie.
And be like, they're fine.
Yes, and they could be dead. But if I'm an investigator and I see that they're dead, I have to reveal.
Now, do you have to shuffle their deck before you look?
Or I have to say that they're dead.
Do you have to shuffle their deck before you reveal?
Yes.
Okay.
Always.
Well, I believe you only look at the... Oh, never mind.
No, you
No,
shuffle
I
the whole
look
deck.
at all of them. And then, but you may or may not, trust what I say, right?
I mean, we have even
And
playing.
considering...
They're good. They're alive. What?
I don't believe you.
No, they're good.
I don't.
They're alive.
You and Max both
No.
visited them. Both of you visited them.
That's why I wanted to check
and
if
I
Max
know
could be a cultist.
I'm alive and good, and I know Caleb's good, which
How do
leaves
know
you
Caleb's good.
because he's like, I'm gonna try. I'm afraid. When he's afraid of the bad guy, he
so
runs
one
away.
thing to know too is the cultist has both good and bad cards. so they could choose to kill someone or not.
Oh, so you're saying you just chose not to put a murder in there?
No.
Aha!
Maybe Max could still be the cultist. Is all.
Oh, no, I'm not saying he isn't. I'm saying one of you two is. That's all I'm saying. And either you just lied and you are, or Max put a good one in and he is. I'm fairly certain on Caleb.
You've been asking a lot of questions about the cultist.
Yeah, because I want to know who it is. Yeah, otherwise, I wouldn't need to ask questions. You did do a good thing, though.
So
You did check because you know that if you're the killer, you know who's alive and dead at the beginning of the game. That's one thing. Because you can see who died.
Yeah.
Right?
So
if you knew that person was already dead, that'd be pointless to check. I mean, yeah, you'd want to... I mean, I guess that it doesn't matter if you're the killer because you just already... Oh, okay. Oh, somebody's dirty over here. I don't know.
Well, you also have to remember is the cultists do...
They could be sabotaging. He could be running around. I just don't think it's as...
Running around sabotaging
I don't
is
think...
a valid thing.
I think in a larger player game, sabotaging is more useful, but I think in a smaller player game, just killing people is better. We'll see, though. I could be wrong.
We'll see what strategy
maybe I should...
cultists take.
Did I get to move yet?
No.
You didn't move. Oh! Sorry, I skipped and went to the event phase.
Okay.
I thought you would move.
I'm like, wait a second. There's something that didn't happen here. All right, now you can go ahead.
Now we go to the action phase.
Yep.
And so there's 2 cards here.
And just so you guys are aware, there is in a 4-player game an AI character. If we're playing this one correctly or not, I have no idea. We just kind of implemented a system that seemed like it would be fine.
It was not yet developed in our rules. Okay. So I'm going to add a 3rd card to the orange room.
Okay.
And that's going to trigger this token to be revealed.
We now have access. So as long as there's 3 in there, we have access to hopefully get... So we never need to put more cards in there again.
You never need to put... well, you may want to if there's bad cards in there. But
right.
For the most part, it's good. And then because there's the little action there, one of the cultists is going to come out. So I'm just going to flip one at random, and we'll see what room the cultist goes to. It's going to go to the blue room.
What does that mean?
So now there's a cultist in here.
Uh-huh.
So you'll have to defeat it before you can do anything else, basically. What? It's not my fault.
Wow.
It's random.
Which I think was just an action to get rid of them.
Yeah, it's just an action to get rid of
So
them.
I lose my ability to put cards down.
It slows you down.
Lose a turn. All right, go ahead, Max.
It'd be the AI's turn.
The AI, okay.
So the AI can
no, that's not move. That's move.
No, that's move. That's move.
Don't do that.
That's move.
No. It has to be turn 3.
We're not on turn 3.
They're in this room, so they can probably what they're gonna do is add a card to the blue. The green room.
We're on round 2.
Where's the green room deck? Okay.
Yep, right over there. Okay, only 2 cards. Now it's Max's turn.
Yes.
I shall return. Don't do any more evil things until I'm gone. On my turn, I'm going to get rid of this guy. I guess that's my only option, because somebody gave me one. Wow.
I'm going to add a card as well, which will flip that, which the room is now good.
Now that room is open, and you can check the room to collect books. Okay, Caleb's turn.
So
is that the 3rd card?
3 cards.
All right, there we go. Another cultist. Okay, Caleb, you pick one.
So you want the cultist by you or by me? Oh, no.
No, that's the green
goes to
one.
the green
So it's going to go to the green.
Sorry.
All right.
Michael set this up, so...
And then Michael's turn. He's going to get rid of the cultist. Okay. We'll put it to the side, and then when they all get done, we'll shuffle them up and replace them out. All right. And it's the cleanup phase. So there's not much for us to clean up because this is when we would reveal the vote. We move the clock along, and these will pass along to not the AI, right?
No.
Yeah, we'll skip
I'm
the AI
guessing you
turn.
would just skip it.
Okay. This event...
Does the cultist go...
Wait, not the event yet.
Not the event. Does the cultist go away forever? Or does it just go back to...
We think they'll come back out because there's not a lot of them. but we don't want to know which one it is where. So we're going to remove them all, and then we'll shuffle and put them back out. I'm not 100% sure that's how it's done, but...
Well, maybe,
yeah,
I mean,
it
there's...
feels better.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Well, did you go, Max?
We haven't started it just yet.
Yeah, it's
You
now the
may
new
now
round.
move.
Now you move.
Oh, then we have to pull the next...
No, that
No,
happens
just
after.
move. We move, we put one on here, and then we act. And then we pass. Move, pull, act.
And then
So
we use my action to get rid of...
No. We
Not action, we move.
move,
Move.
we pull, we act. So you may move. You may also choose to move. But if you'd like to do this instead, you can. Move. So, and you have to go to where your location says, unless you're the evil guy. In which case, you can just stay there. And let us all know. Well, technically, you can't even stay there if you wanted to. Where do I need to go? Okay.
Oh, and okay.
1, 2.
Okay.
You're gonna. Seems like you like to visit people a lot.
Mine is literally... My pathway is freaking messed up.
Yeah.
Trying to stay out of the bloody hallways.
Okay. I'm gonna go here.
I don't want to move out of this room. I want to vote him out off the island. I don't trust him. His moves were too suspicious too early on. I'll move there.
Okay, and I can't get anywhere. I'm gonna go.
You gotta
Yeah.
do with the AI.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh, you dropped something?
No.
Okay. Raise your hand if you think Callie is evil or Max. Those are your only choices.
No, Michael
Yes.
is definitely viable.
No, I'm not.
That's why.
Me and Caleb are running away from you guys, and I'm going in the
But
same
yeah.
room. Why would I try and manipulate the same room
Alright.
twice?
So, odd for dark blue, even for light blue.
Yeah.
Even for light blue.
If she can get there. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2.
Which means I gotta trade one with her.
No.
Oh, wrong
Yeah.
side, yeah.
Okay. Now you do the event. Everyone's done their movement.
So who has Max not visited? Caleb?
Yeah.
It looks like a walkie-talkie with the slash through it.
Walkie-talkie with a
Okay.
slash.
That's what it looks
Okay.
like. A radio with a mark
Oh.
through it.
No connection. You may no longer communicate acoustically until a new event token is revealed.
You can't
Statements
speak.
Statements related to the game or rules, for example, it's your turn, are still allowed.
Okay.
Yes, this can even lead to a vote where no one is allowed to communicate.
All right. That works. Whose turn? Mine?
No.
All right. Oh,
Okay.
Max. Max. That was the poll. Okay. 3 cards. This flips.
Okay.
Placing a card. 2 cards. It does not flip. My turn.
Yes.
I will. I want to take a peek. I can use this ability. I want to take a peek at her deck. Correct? This will give us the info we need. What are you looking up?
If you can do it without the room being unlocked. I just can't find that in here.
I don't remember seeing them having the room unlocked in the video.
Okay, then yeah, go ahead.
I'm done.
Oh, yeah. He can't talk about what he saw. Okay. I'm going to remove...
Well, I'm choosing not to reveal. I either reveal... Because I have to reveal if I want to.
Also, because of this round, the no
Right.
communication.
I know, but I'm saying is if I wanted to, I could choose to reveal. And I'm just letting you know, as a game rule, I am choosing to not reveal. Which means, implicitly, that I'm either a bad guy or I am a good guy, and all of those are good. That's how the rules work.
Okay. I'm going to remove this cultist.
Goodbye.
So for ruling, orange 1 to 2.
No, she's not moving. This is the action phase.
You let Callie do the movement for this character. She's going to take an action.
Yes. Where is she? She's here.
She can now...
Likely going to check the room.
Yeah, she'll check a room.
Okay.
So she'll take this and shuffle.
Yeah, and reveal one.
Well, at least... Okay. Here we go. And check mark.
Success.
Good night, Shane.
Good night, Shane. Nice to see you. Join the Whatnot. Click the link and join it and come see me on Whatnot. I'm going to sell games super cheap. I sold the newest copy of, what's it called? Terracotta Army for like $15. It just came out and it's like $55. So I'm giving games away on the cheap.
Yeah.
Really cheap. But I want to get rid of games and I want people to have them and I don't want to pay for shipping. So it's a good way of making it work.
So success. One of these books goes from here to the cafeteria room.
So 3 more, we score 3 points.
Yes.
Okay, so we've got 1. Wow, it's going to take a while.
Yes.
That is a lengthy amount of time.
10 rounds. We're on the 3rd round already. Okay, Max's turn. Do an action.
I'm going to check the deck.
This?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Shuffle it up.
You can just tell me when to stop, too.
Stop. Top card.
Check mark.
Oh, success. That's great.
Wow.
That means the people who put cards in that room, at least 1 or 2 of those cards are good. So that's good.
Okay.
And now Caleb's turn. And that has 3 now.
This will activate.
Reveal. Okay, no cultist comes out. That's good.
Ooh.
Wait, did we do it a weird order?
We technically started with the AI.
So I looked. Oh, that was my previous round, huh? Something feels off, right?
Yeah, we did too many actions. We should have ended with the AI character, actually.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. Sorry.
That goes back to you. And technically, what did you do? You okay.
Yeah, I just...
Because you had already taken
I'm like,
action.
that seems
You're the first
weird.
character.
Yeah, you took another. Watch these two, Callie.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next round now.
Yeah. So now is the cleanup phase.
And now it's Max, or is it
Now
Caleb?
Caleb will be the first player.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you know, we passed him that up.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. We're on Caleb now. Yes.
Yes. And now it'll be the move. So flip it to the movement side, and we'll all do our movement
Okay. Let's see
for
where we're gonna
round
go.
4, where you can go.
Okay. All right. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go?
No, you kind of have to plan ahead too.
Yeah.
Sort of. Depends
Well,
on. what
sometimes
get,
you
I
might
guess.
not be able to. Yeah. go where you want to go.
You can't say that. Technically, you're not allowed to speak about the game.
Oh.
Until we all finish
Until there's a
moving.
new event.
Yep.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
rules related.
I suppose. But if you're saying, like, well, I can't technically go here, blah, blah, blah.
No, I said someone.
What if I run out of these cards here?
You shouldn't.
When there's 3 people in a room, there's no
encounter.
Oh, yeah, because the killer...
There's a witness.
Yeah,
You wouldn't wanna
that's
kill
nice.
The witness.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, and I went over here.
All right.
I've got my AI character protecting me.
1, 2,
Technically, we could cheese
1,
this by
2,
just
3,
following
4,
her around,
5,
but
6.
we won't do that.
You're gonna try to go to orange. She can get
1, 2, 3. She won't make it here.
She won't make it here either.
1.
1, 2, 3. She won't make it there. Can she go to the other one then? She's obviously not going to go to a space
yeah.
that she can't go
Then
to.
the next one would be red.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's going to obviously go to a space that she can go to.
Mm-hmm.
My automata system. Maybe this is exactly the way the rules are written.
Could
You're
be.
welcome. Okay, we've all moved, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we'll
so
do the event.
the moment we finish the event, we can talk about any strategy options.
On
On a live stream, we're not going to stay silent, though, for a whole round.
The
No.
light changes to off.
Okay.
So we can't use this
We
anymore.
can't use the security cameras, basically.
And how do we activate it again?
That's an action in the room there.
Okay.
And now with the light off, if there are 3 people in a room, events still happen.
Encounters still happen.
Counters.
How would you just choose one person to encounter then instead of all everybody?
I think it's both.
Everybody would just change a card.
Mm-hmm. You give a card to each of the other people.
That's a lot of cards we'll run out of then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I only have 6
Yeah.
more left.
Uh-huh.
So, for my action, I'm going to shuffle these cards
Yes.
and see if it's a success.
Yep.
Or a failure.
Or sabotage.
Yes. Oh no! It's
Okay.
a sabotage.
Okay.
Sabotage?
Is it right?
Yep.
That's
X. It's a sabotage.
Oh,
Or-
there's failure, sabotage, and there's 2 bad ones. They're different.
And yeah, there's the check marks, and then
Wait, did it have a
there's
blood stain on it?
yeah. The
In the
end
middle?
of middle of the card.
Then it's sabotage. Okay.
no. This is it's minus
Oh,
1.
Yeah.
We had the X.
Okay, so
The
that's just
regular X.
failure.
Okay.
Okay, flip 1 face down cultist token and place it in the room shown.
Flip 1.
If there are no more, oh here we go. If there are no more face down tokens, the fishman moves to the hallway. Okay.
There is one more. So this is going to go into Caleb's
You're
room.
gonna flip it
This
and
is
see
yours,
which
right?
room it goes into.
Yeah.
A red one.
Red.
Oh no.
Oh, our poor AI character.
Okay.
Okay. That was Caleb's action.
Yep. Nothing else happens.
All right. I know what I want to do. Let's go ahead and show you guys how it's done. A book.
Yay.
Wait, do you still get the book?
Why wouldn't I? In Lights Out, you're saying?
No, for Caleb.
Michael just took his turn.
I mean, she can still check if it's an X, if it's a failure.
I thought it said nothing happens if a failure takes place.
I'm
No,
not sure.
nothing happens with success takes place. Failure. It just doesn't say when you get the book. I mean, of course you get it on success, but it doesn't actually say. Oh, let's fill the room.
I'm not sure. Because it doesn't say...
Oh yeah, okay. Success, you'll place the book, and sabotage, you'll get a book. Failure, nothing happens.
Oh, no, yeah. Sabotage, you return it. Right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. All right, well, I got a book, so it's your turn, Callie.
Okay. I'm going to check this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we can talk about stuff.
Yeah.
That she's alive. Apparently,
Oh,
she's
okay,
still
good.
alive. All the cards, unless like
Success.
one of you baddies is just giving her alive ones and giving all the ones you walk around and meet dead ones. I wish I could see if I'm dead. That'd be nice.
Right,
I'd love to know
yeah.
if I am currently alive.
Uh-huh. Okay, now the AI character. So she's gonna get rid of the cultist, I think.
Yeah, it's not her only option.
Yeah.
Now those can be placed back on the board.
So now,
So
Yeah,
they
that
don't.
flips.
This guy actually starts coming out now.
Yep.
I read that.
okay.
Yep.
So it looks like the Fishman's coming out now.
Yep. Next round.
Yes. So he's the first.
Oh,
place
oh, he
to
will
go-
because you just flipped over one of
Yeah,
those.
I
Oh,
have
okay.
the little explanation point. So the first place that he goes to, if he can, is over here.
On the space.
Yes. So he's kind of blocking that hallway now.
Okay. Is he just blocking areas off?
Only the player with the knife can kill him.
But he blocks areas off. We can't go through. Is what this guy does.
I'm not sure.
You can
All
if
right.
you have
But
the
we're gonna.
knife.
So you can look at that. I'm gonna go. We're gonna pass. Yeah, we can. You can kill me if you have the knife. But I'm gonna go and take
No,
this.
but I'm saying the first player can go through the hallway and kill him. So you can walk through there and use the knife.
Right. My question is, what does he do though? Is he just a blockade or is he something else? But I'm gonna go ahead and move. I'm gonna take control of this, and we're in the movement phase now. I'm gonna check to see where I can go now. What round are we in? We are in round 5. Okay. I'm gonna go over there. 1, 2. Callie, your turn for movement.
Okay. Round.
Round 5. Round 5. Fight.
Now Michael's not getting rid of the fish dude when he's got the knife.
I can't go over here. I mean, if you've noticed, my patterns this game have been this for a reason.
Yeah.
And then I went this way because it's round 5, which is also the first area, which I don't know about you guys, but I have 3. Oh, no, okay, they're all different. There's a number of options for each round. Mine is 3 options as opposed to
Yeah.
the red one and this orange one, which I can't take. I'm going for the green one
I'm gonna go up here.
because I can actually access a book here. This one still is only
And-
missing a card.
We'll have an encounter with Max. Hopefully all good. Okay, AI character is... Where is she?
She's in the red room.
Red room. Odd, even. Can she get to a pink room?
This is the pink one right here.
Yeah.
Right? Where is she?
Or this one?
Here. 1, 2, 3. She can't.
No. Okay, then she'll go to
1,
the blue room.
2, 3. Okay.
Okay.
And your turn, Max. You may move. You may move.
Okay, yeah. So it says when you get rid of the fisherman, the hallway is accessible again.
So he's a blockade
Yeah.
unless the first
Yeah.
player can go through and take it out.
Mm-hmm.
I could have went through here, but I would have lost a turn. I would have lost my movement, and I would have lost an action.
Yeah. So
And only this player here is being blockaded. So 1 of 4.
Caleb, he has to go the other way, basically.
Hopefully your next round you can hit something around here.
Yeah.
But you chose to be off by yourself.
Well, just like you have certain rooms that you have to go to.
Yeah. Yeah, there's patterns that you can follow, and then there's some off-brand like colors you can choose at different times as well. So I can switch a few things up. But yeah, I'm limited to certain areas in this laboratory or this university. I can't just go anywhere I want. I imagine everybody has a pattern that they follow.
Yeah.
And the one person who's not following the pattern is the weird one.
Why do you keep going into that room?
He has a pattern.
My pattern is messy and it sucks.
Well, I'm more confident with Max now,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Oh, I gotta put this one here.
Yep. Don't look at it.
I know. I put it in the back, and I almost looked at it for a second. Like, oh wait, no. This goes in my.
Your pulse deck.
Okay.
Check if you have a pulse.
1, 2.
Okay. There's no encounter there.
There's okay.
Lights are off. There is an encounter.
I thought that was only in this room.
No, the lights off affects everything. Yeah.
Oh.
So there is an encounter there.
Oh, we're all giving cards now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna do 2 cards, one for each.
We're not gonna have enough of these left.
I guess when you run out, you just run out. We need to be checking people more if you're in the same room as someone. But we need to collect the things too. Oh.
Have you or Max visited this character here in a while?
Not since before you checked.
I still think it's one of you guys. I think one of you guys like baited. You visited a lot, and you visited everybody.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have a round where the killer's gonna call out game
everyone
over.
dead.
Yeah, there's too much visiting happening.
Okay, now we're on the event phase.
I don't think we're gonna run out of
Michael?
these. Don't. It's only 10, right?
Well, you haven't visited a lot of people.
I have 3 left.
Oh.
I have
I'm
3
almost
left as well.
certainly dead. Well, I mean,
are you out, Matt?
I'm out.
Oh, okay.
When Caleb joined me and Mike in that last room, it took out my last 2.
What's that one?
it's 2 with a yellow, and then there's a.
Oh, so 2 of these cards.
Yeah, I got it. Broken Pane. Shuffle the top 2 cards of the draw pile face down into the unsafe passage
Oh,
deck.
man.
Reveal 1 card from the unsafe passage deck and resolve it.
Oh no.
Okay, so these 2 will go in here. Shuffle, shuffle,
But you're
shuffle.
out completely.
Yeah, I have no
Oh.
more cards.
Encounter cards.
When I looked at that, she was alive,
Yeah.
and he hasn't
too.
visited her. He hasn't visited her since, and you haven't visited her.
I don't think so.
So neither you nor her have visited the AI
Wait,
after I looked.
I didn't check the AI.
No.
No,
He's visited. Yeah.
my statement is, he has not been able to visit her since I looked, and he has no more cards left. So that means that if you are the bad guy, the only way you could win is if we don't fulfill our goal before the 10th round. And if you're the bad guy, you're still going to need to visit, because you visited me and Max, and she's still alive. You need to visit Caleb and her. And if you're the bad guy, well, you're screwed. You haven't visited nobody.
Okay, and the unsafe passage or success?
Okay, for blue? For this one?
Yeah. No, unsafe passage. That's the
Oh,
event.
okay. So what's
Could
it
have
say?
been,
What's
could
it
have been
do?
bad stuff.
Oh, nothing happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just for this thing here.
Yeah.
And you add a card whenever one of these flip, or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 cards. I added 2 cards from the deck.
Oh, from
From
the
deck.
draw deck. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I see how that works. That's cool. Okay.
Now we do the action
Actions.
phase. So you flip the token, and we'll start with
I got
you.
a big stack here.
Yeah. Everyone does.
I'm here. Well, I'm gonna pick one of these.
No, you're here.
Oh, I'm down here. Yeah. I was gonna do this deck. That's why. Well, worst case scenario, we get like a negative or a sabotage. Won't really matter because there's like no books. Failure.
Wow.
Okay, so nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
This green room might be screwed. It's been visited by too many
So-
people. I should have went to the red one. Damn.
I haven't gone there, so I didn't put that in.
All three of us have been to that room now. I don't know if I put one in, but those two have definitely
And there's
put
a
cards in
random
there.
chance it was there at the beginning too.
It's true. That's true.
Okay.
I'm
Mine-
also basing on the cards that we've pulled from. Like, this room's
Yeah.
really good.
This-
Right.
That one's been good so far. I'm gonna do this room since there's nobody else here,
Okay.
and we'll see.
Oh. Interesting how they do that. Okay.
Success. Okay. So we'll take a book.
So at the end of the 10th round, if we don't have 10 points, we lose, right?
Yes. Or if we haven't voted out the cultist.
And the cultist can only win if it kills all four of us, right? If
Or
he's
we
the
get
killer,
or we get to the end and we don't have 10 points.
right? If he's the killer, though, he has to kill all four of us.
Three.
Right.
Three.
Not 3 out of the.
3 out of 4.
Oh,
And they can declare that at the end of the cleanup phase, at the end of the round, if that happens. Or if they should know if it happens, but if they're pretty sure that has happened. Okay, the AI
So
character.
we only have to get 3 out of 4.
oh,
here.
I guess. You sure it's 3 out of 4?
Yes.
Oh, well, I think we lose then if he's the bad guy.
Oh. AI character is gonna check the room.
Can she make an action? She can choose to vote.
She can.
Yeah.
I would choose to vote Max,
Yeah.
but
We'd have to do a roll for it, though.
to try and see if we can convince her.
Yeah.
I
basically.
think you are, just because you visited everybody. The only reason I don't really know if you are or not is because I checked her and she was good, and you both visited her a bunch of times. So that doesn't matter. It could be a red herring, and you visited all of us, and you have no more cards left too.
The only person I hadn't visited was Caleb up until the very last,
Which was
he
like
took my card.
which is a perfect timing for you as well.
Yeah, but I mean, how can I figure that one out?
I don't know. We have to convince her, right? So it's odd and evens. But would you agree that you think it might be Max at this point? I mean, we're halfway through the game, so
I think
technically,
it's Max or you. But
well, all three of us should agree before we convince her. Then that's what I think is fair. Otherwise, we let her do what she's gonna do.
we could agree that she should take the vote, and then it rolls on who she's voting for.
No,
No, I don't know.
that's why a majority. That's how it works. All three of us have to agree for her to target somebody. All
Caleb,
three.
what do you think?
I think Max is sus for sure. Because this is my first time visiting this room. I have not been here since.
Yeah.
And the fact that you pulled a red card out for a failure.
Not good.
is not
I've
good.
never visited anybody who hasn't specifically visited me.
Yeah, but
That doesn't matter. It matters. You have choice as to where you go. It's not like
I know it's just when
but-
I
okay,
checked, he
okay.
had the chance to kill her and he didn't.
I think it's a red herring.
think
But all right, all
okay.
right. So if you don't think, we'll just move on then. She'll do the room. So let's get close to victory then. Go. That's fine. Let her do it then.
Okay, gonna check the room, and it's a success.
Yeah, obviously. I put all the cards in there. Here we go.
We almost got.
If
3
we lose
points.
at 0 points, I'm gonna be very sad. Max, your turn.
I'm gonna call for dead people.
You gonna check somebody there?
Yeah, I'm gonna check my call.
To see if I'm dead or not.
Yeah.
I have like 8 million. I'm dead. I know I'm dead.
He's alive.
There's no way. Everybody's visited me.
Yeah, you've only gotten visited by one person
That's
once.
suspicious.
How did
You visited me twice. He's visited me. She's
Once.
visited me, and the AI.
How did you check his cards?
When you're
When you're in the
They're
room, you can
same
look.
when
room.
you're in the room, you can check somebody.
Yeah.
Yep.
Instead of checking the room, you could check the person.
All right. That was his action. It's your turn.
Do you want to check to confirm that Michael?
But then we waste. Yeah, we
I know,
could,
we
but
waste-
Yeah, I'll check.
we're gonna waste action anyway.
But then it's like there's no way for someone to.
I got like 3 dead cards in there.
There wouldn't be 3. There's only one cultist.
you're dead.
Okay, you have to reveal this, right?
Yeah.
No.
No?
I thought no.
What do you do then?
If you're.
Oh.
You do. You reveal. And then you
He
flip.
says you're dead, then you flip. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a guarantee.
Okay. Yeah,
I
it's a
flip
guarantee.
over my
yeah,
dead.
It's just when you vote that
Right,
it's
right.
not revealed.
But
And
then my
when you're
character
dead.
is now dead.
Yeah.
I can now move as a dead guy, though.
Yes, you can still check the room for books, and when you move, you can teleport to any room.
Okay, I just can't. I can check for books. I
That's
can't.
pretty much all
I
you
can't
do.
interact with people. I can't put in more cards, etc., etc.
Well, you can put more cards to the rooms, but not to people. Yeah.
I can put cards into the room.
So when you go to a room, if it doesn't have 3 cards, or you want to, you can add a card to make it better odds.
Oh,
to
but I
get
can't add
that.
more than the 3 then. that are already
You
there.
can. You can
Okay.
keep adding cards.
So as a ghost, I can move to any room I want now.
Yeah.
I'm able to add cards, and I'm able to check for books.
Yeah.
But nothing else.
Correct.
Can I vote for things?
Um.
I'm guessing not. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. If he said I was alive and you said I'm dead, then I think we lose this round.
Possibly.
Especially since that is the last action of the
Here's
game.
what it says ghosts can do.
Okay, ghosts can move and teleport, perform no room actions except they can fill the room deck and check at a room. Privileges for cultists, whether alive or as a ghost. I don't know what privileges means.
Oh, they can ignore the route. Yeah, that's all.
I may ignore their route for room actions. That's it. So I can't use my knife. I can't perform any room actions except for the 2 basic ones. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
The round is over. It's the end of the round. Would you like to check to see if all of us are dead, Max?
Yep.
All right. Everybody has to check then.
That's
I'm gonna guess the red herring is alive over there in the corner.
and we always.
Dead.
Oh, I'm dead.
Wow.
Nobody checked me.
Yeah, he got you when you walked into the room. That's why I was like I was
that's the
almost
last
certain
one.
when he walked in the room there.
I could not go into the room I needed to. Otherwise, I
'Cause
would have
it's
gone
the-
over here.
I was
The
told you to stay away from
fishman.
Max though.
The fishman.
So you
was
gotta stay away from Max because just in case. But I wasn't sure you were bad or not.
Caleb was actually dead from the get-go.
Oh really?
Oh, so
Yeah.
you didn't even have to worry about.
I didn't have to worry about Caleb. I just had to worry about tagging you two.
Okay.
Wow. And so yeah,
And I purposely kept the AI alive.
you put her. Yeah, it was smart because it kept you and Callie.
Because we were checking her.
I was certain he was good. I knew I was good, and you both were doing back and forth routes. So I'm like, okay, that the movement doesn't tell me much, but you're visiting everybody.
Yeah.
I would have called
I
you
was
out for
suspicious.
But
sure.
that was the thing, though.
Okay,
I
sorry you
was only
did that.
visiting the people who.
Oh, it was
would
to
literally
me. It
get
was pretty
stuck on
obvious
here.
at the
Yeah.
end there. He was really. I was very confused early game. I thought it was you more than him, and
Yeah.
then once it just visit. I'm like, nah. You used all your cards. I'm like, wait, if he needs to kill 4 of us, then that means the only way he can win is by doing this. But because you said 3, I'm like, oh, well then he's already won if he's the bad guy. Otherwise, you're the bad guy and you still have to get to Caleb and you still have to get to her.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, well, the best case scenario for the killer is Max. And so I'm going to just assume that best case for him. I'm going to assume the best case for the killer is always the best case because that's the only way you
Yeah.
can do it.
Yeah.
If you assume the best for yourself, then you're going to be disappointed at the end of the round. Overall, though, this is excellent. This is really cool.
This is a lot of
This
fun.
is great.
Really in-depth, thoughtful. I love Human Punishment, and this game is great as well. But we'll talk
the
about...
rules might be a little different with.
Well, yeah, the AI is going to be
characters,
different.
actually.
But I think you get
Yeah.
the feel of the game. We made sure to make her just as generic as possible so that way you actually get to experience what this is going to kind of feel like. Some rules are bound to change is a prototype, and all of the rules involving the AI are bound to change. I literally made them up as I went along. I think it's probably something very similar to that, though.
yeah.
I am a game designer, so I can tell you that it's...
Me too.
Well, I purposely designed solo rules for games. I've done 3 of them now, so I'm fairly certain about how AI usually works. There's an automata system, and they follow a certain set of rules, and it's usually the best case scenario for whatever it is. Even when like Gloomhaven, the bad guy is always going to move to the closest player, if not the closest, the person who has the most least health and whatnot, and that's just how generally
Logic.
speaking it's
Yeah.
logically what would you do if you were a bad guy but you're not actually playing the game, and that's how you make automata systems. But let's go up to the top and we'll talk more about Among Cultists by Godot Games. Godot Games. This is a good game. It's fun.
Kicking the table.
Oh. Okay, we gotta talk about Max winning.
The Cultists
Yeah.
win this time.
Damn. You did have me fooled for a good half of the game, and then suspicions rose. And as soon as you already won, but you already won the game even before. As soon as you got to me, the first time or second?
As soon as I got to you the first time.
Oh,
I
so
got
you had won.
I got Callie literally
Right
just
away?
turn 1. I got Mike turn
Oh, you
3.
killed me twice.
Yeah.
Ah,
Actually, I
for
killed
fun?
you 3 times.
Three?
Yeah, there were 3 in there.
Oh, plus the one I
The one you
revealed.
re-
Yeah.
Wow. Kill.
See, we should have voted him out when we had the
Yeah.
chance.
So I was dead.
We were dead anyway.
I had you dead at round 3.
We were
So-
walking ghosts. We just didn't know.
I had more deaths than I had life. I started alive though, at least.
You started alive.
That's nice. But
You and
yeah,
Callie both started out as alive.
you guys both visited me so early. And I'm like, yeah, I agree that you don't want to spread out too much,
but also, you don't want to have someone visiting everyone.
yeah, you don't want somebody playing like the mailman. You know, here you go, and you. He visited me 3 times, gave me 3 deaths. It's kind of cool as the killer if you wanted to like drop little clues to be like, oh, I know I made you alive, and then he checks me and I'm alive. Like making the AI, I was
Alive
like
was
perfect red herring. I was like,
Yeah.
I was so good. I'm like, it
That's why I
must
was
be.
like-
That's what I would
That's
do.
why I didn't think Max at first. I was like, had that doubt because he didn't kill the AI. Like,
Well, that's why when I looked at it, I'm like, some BS is going on here. There's some sneakiness that's happening.
I was wanting to hold on to one of my death cards just to literally just tag the AI as well. But when Caleb moved into the room with the lights off and took my last 2,
yeah, there were 3.
I
You
was,
had to give it
I
up.
was gonna sit there and try to move and chase the AI in the last round.
But you
and
thought
tag
you
the
had to
AI.
kill 4 then?
Initially, I thought I had to kill 4.
I did too. I thought so as well. Are you sure it's only 3? Show me.
Yeah.
I'll make sure I'm not wrong here. He could have done it anyway, but I
Yeah.
thought it was 4 when I read the rules. I'll make sure we get that right. Minimum 3 dead investigators. Okay, 5 players, minimum 3. Wow.
Well, yeah, if you
there-
ran out of death cards, how would you have
Yeah.
killed the AI?
Yeah, which you. Took
That's
my
what I
plan.
said though. I'm like, if you walked in there and stole his cards and he didn't have the option to kill that player because he was too nice to it too early, then you're stuck with trying to sabotage.
And then also there's additional things you can add, which kind of affect the balance of the game, which would be special abilities for the investigators, like the seer, the assassin, and a bunch of other fun stuff.
I mean, also, so this is basically a spiritual successor or like a love letter to Among Us, and you can very easily tell how it was designed to be like that. The
just
rooms,
the board, yeah.
the lights, the 2 specific rooms that there's the camera room, there's the voting room, which is the middle area. I mean, if you've played Among Us, this is literally the board game version of it. In fact, going and doing the objectives is just kind of like a tedious task to like hide what's really going on in the game, which is
Yeah.
who's visiting who, what paths are people taking, how often are people alone. And most of the time in this game, I would venture to guess, like 80 to 90% of the time, you're going to be either voting out the bad guy or you're going to be getting eliminated before.
we did not get very far on
You're
that.
not, and I'm saying
Objective.
you're not
We're
supposed
not
to,
supposed- yeah.
because in the
That's more of a timer for the killer.
Yeah.
And that was also why I actually used one of my actions to try to get this to give a false sense of security. That
Yeah, you're helping.
It didn't matter.
Did you help?
yeah.
Did you help here then?
I didn't get to put anything in there, but I tried getting.
No,
Oh.
I put.
Oh, me and
I
you both
put
put one.
But you put
Okay.
good stuff in here. These 2.
I don't know.
No.
I don't
You put
believe
some.
so.
You put some BS
Oh,
in here
here's
though.
one negative.
You put a BS one in here. I
know,
knew
look
it.
At that.
Oh,
That's
there's 2 bad
ridiculous.
ones.
Well,
Right.
did one start? You put one bad one in
I
here.
don't know. I only have bad ones left, so I must have had one good one because this was the first room I entered.
Yeah, the bad guy starts off with a few life cards and a few
Yeah.
good
Few
cards.
good
He was
and
here
bad cards.
twice.
I never actually looked as to what ones were here, so I just kind of randomly put them out. So I had no idea. I was
Yeah.
trying to kill everybody. not
Yeah, and that's
actually-
it. That's what you're supposed to do is try and kill everybody.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
literally the
Yeah, I
objective.
think so.
This is a timer, and if we get that, if we
That's a
win,
timer.
that's why I said to vote. I'm like, we're doing the
Yeah.
objectives, Callie, but in reality, he's
It's
probably
taking too
won.
long.
If
Yeah.
Because if Caleb's the bad guy, it just seemed too unlikely. And so you had the choice of me or Max. But I hadn't visited anybody. You guys all visited me.
Yeah,
So I was
but
like,
that would be a good way for the cultists, I think, especially because he had time.
maybe if they're playing more players would be useful, but I can't
Yeah.
guarantee you guys are going to
That
visit
everyone.
me. That's why going 2 people is a guarantee, which is
For
why.
me, because of the routes, though, it's kind of like, okay, I have to encounter these people.
Oh yeah. My route was
Yeah.
pretty obvious as well. I had to go. If you look here, I had a red and then an orange and a green, right? But red, then either blue, red, and then either blue. So I had 3 options that were off the beaten path, which is yellow, orange, and green.
And then you might not be able to get back
So
on.
that's
your
why
path.
I constantly went this
Back up.
way. And then I decided, I'm like, this one's already green, so I'm going to go ahead and go to the very bottom there and just try and get one, as opposed to spending another action trying to start this up. No one else is going here.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of people down there, so maybe it'll be a faster route to doing it.
I was trying to
And that
stay
was-
2 to 3 from this side of the boards. That way I kept it congruent.
Yeah. And I mean, that was a smart idea, but in reality, it didn't matter. I'd been dead
Yeah.
forever, so I died
Me
like
too.
the second round of the game. Caleb, and Caleb was already dead. You
Yeah.
killed us all real quick.
Yeah.
Actually.
I mean, the fastest way to sit there and get my objective is just to do it and then just cause centrifuge.
Yeah, it's kill people, and we had to vote. We had to vote sooner though, for sure. We needed to vote like round 3 or 4 actually in this game, just because of the
how
lower
it's
player
played.
count.
Yeah.
Yeah. But overall, no, it's a lot of fun. I like the idea of not knowing for certain who's bad. I like the idea of being able to trick people in certain ways, and
Would play again.
yeah, and the idea of just like this feels like Among Us, which is like literally what they discussed as like this is kind of what it would be like in board game form to try this without the IP,
One of the events that didn't come out too was the portal.
Yep.
So what's unique about the portal is it'll spawn in one of the rooms, and you have to have 2 players in that room use their action that turn to close the portal. So they have to both use their action.
And if you don't,
And if you don't, after 3 rounds, something bad happens. I
which
forget.
is it's similar to how in Among Us, what's it similar to? Do you know?
The emergency.
The power
Yeah,
going out.
yeah.
You have to go and turn it back on. This is like a mission. In fact, I think it would be kind of cool too if each of these had different little missions other than them all being the same. That's
Just
probably my
selecting them. Yeah.
that's probably my only like gripe is it would have been cool to see mini games involved in each of these. Some like timed
I didn't realize
things.
before till after we'd started like that. This one only has 2, but you need 4 to get 3 points. So you
Yeah,
have
'cause
to use
there's
both
2
rooms. Yeah, so that's a challenge.
I just would have appreciated more instead of just same in each of the rooms, making the game all about the subterfuge and the fighting and the like inner conflict. It would be cool to see us like doing little mini actions, drawing in between the lines on it, like they do in the game. Actually,
Yeah.
you have 10 seconds to draw in between the lines of this thing and use a little marker and whatnot. Throw in those mini games. It's a time waster, I guess, and you don't really need to waste time in this game.
Yeah, that's the purpose it serves.
But
in,
I
Among Us.
do like the idea of
video
maybe
game.
having a couple. They do have a little bit. Like this is a board game
And
version
the
of that.
cultists as well.
And the
kinda
cultists as
slow
well.
you
And the
down.
fisherman basically is like a locked door and whatnot. And they have a portal, right? Which is similar to going through little grates in the ground. Yeah,
The
they,
secret passage.
they thought
yeah.
of everything, minus just maybe a few more actual games that felt like mini games. Because the only one that feels like a mini game mainly is these, putting them in and then trying to see if you succeed or not, and then if you pass the whatever check it might be is based on kind of random chance.
But it's based on the people who visited and added those cards.
Sure, yeah,
So
which is
they're-
cool.
That
I
can give you
it's
kind of a
probably
hint
the
of who
one
the bad
little
guy
thing.
is.
As far as a game on its own, though, not talking about the apps and all that and how close it's related to other video game apps, as a game on its own, it's a lot of fun. It's really cool. There's a lot of extra classes you can play as. You can play this game with up to, 10 players?
This is
8?
8, yeah.
Probably can go even more if you want to add more, I suppose.
The next time we play this game, I
But
definitely
yeah.
want to get us to play it as an 8-player game because that is going to be nuts.
Yeah, it's fun. There's a 4 and a 7-player variant, which has to do with the AI. I wish there was a way for them to not have an AI with 4, but I do understand. You want to have more players in this game.
Yeah,
And it's
otherwise
probably going to
it's
feel
too-
good at 5, 6, and 8.
Yeah.
I think that's the
Those are
best.
going to be the best.
Yeah. All right, that's the game Among Us by Godot Games. They've done some pretty cool games in the past. I'm a big fan of Human Punishment. I actually own a few copies extra, so I might actually sell one on Whatnot. So if you guys are interested
Yeah.
in a copy of Human Punishment, which feels a lot like The Resistance, but in my opinion, It's better as far as variety. It's actually good cop, bad cop, more
As
so.
like replayability?
Yes.
Or is it you
Yeah.
mean?
I mean,
Okay,
they're both so replayable. I've played Resistance a billion times, but
yeah.
as far as artwork goes and the different types of classes and stuff, it's really good. And they made a new Human Punishment before this game actually came out on Kickstarter that did very, very well. I suspect this will do well as well. I mean, if they would have to get the IP for the game that this is based on, it would have crushed it because of how well this is done. You know, I just look at games like the Dead by Daylight one and the Slay the Spire one, and I don't know how those games play. Well, I do know how Slay the Spire plays. I helped come up with some ideas with that one, or like play test, or whatever you want to call it. But I mean, this one here feels really, really good. So I'm very satisfied by it. All right, guys. We'll have Callie send us home, and thank you guys so much. I look forward to seeing you guys on Whatnot. I'm going to dip because I want to block it off at the right time. Next, we have this Wednesday is my Whatnot stream. I'll post the link one more time while we're sending ourselves out here. And then Callie has a stream too. If you're a gal or if you want to buy stuff for gals, clothing. She does clothing and whatnot on Tuesday.
Yes,
6:30.
6:30 as
Both
well.
6:30.
Yeah,
Everything's 6:30
we always
for
do
us.
6:30. It's just
All right,
easier.
guys.
I do have a couple of Michael's Hawaiian shirts that didn't fit him that we'd purchased, so a couple men's items as well. All right, check out Among Cultists, coming to Kickstarter soon. A link will be down in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, while you're down there, hit that like button and subscribe. We appreciate it. And join us every Sunday evening, 6:30 p.m. PST, here on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch. And we play games live. Always a new game, always different stuff going on, different numbers of players, and just a lot of fun. So hopefully you didn't guess right that Max would win as the cultist.
Victory's
So
mine.
I'm disappointed. I hope he would support us poor investigators. But thank you guys so much. And as always, we look forward to